Welcome back to our channel. Beneath the vast, shimmering surface of the ocean, where sunlight filters through the water and life pulses in silence, a silent tragedy unfolds. A tragedy that eludes the eyes of most, but which leaves a painful imprint on some of the ocean's most ancient and majestic wanderers, sea turtles. Sea turtles have been gliding through our oceans for more than 100 million years. They survived the extinction of the dinosaurs. They've journeyed across continents, through shifting tides and rising seas, guided only by the Earth's magnetic field and ancient instincts etched into their very DNA. And yet, despite surviving cataclysmic events of the past, today's sea turtles face an enemy they were never meant to fight. Us. Their shells, once smooth and sculpted by time, now often carry a burden no creature should bear. Not the weight of age or nature, but the weight of barnacles. Tiny, seemingly harmless sea creatures that, when attached in excess to a turtle, bring pain, infection, and even death. It begins with weakness. A turtle injured by a fishing hook, poisoned by pollution, entangled in plastic, or struggling with illness will move less, dive less, float more. And barnacles, ever opportunistic, take this as a sign. They settle. One, then two, then dozens, then hundreds, clinging not only to the shell, but to the softest, most vulnerable parts of the body. Around the eyes, on the flippers, inside the mouth. What started as a single hitchhiker becomes a prison. These barnacles harden and multiply, forming a crust of living stone. The turtle's movements grow sluggish. Their elegant dive becomes a painful drag. Their eyes swell shut. They cannot eat. They cannot see. They cannot swim. They suffer. Imagine that. A creature designed by evolution to dance through waves, trapped in a shell of pain. With every stroke, a reminder of their burden. With every breath, a struggle. These are not the wounds of a predator's teeth. These are the wounds of neglect, of pollution, of imbalance. We have found turtles encrusted to the point of immobility, shells warped, skin infected, entire bodies masked in a gray, gnarled armor. Beneath that armor is a turtle still fighting, still breathing, still hoping for relief. And sometimes that relief comes across the world, from Florida to the Philippines, from Costa Rica to Australia. Teams of marine rescuers devote their lives to helping these creatures. A call comes in, a stranded turtle, a lifeless shape in the shallows. The rescue team arrives with towels, crates, and quiet urgency. Back at the marine hospital, the real work begins. Each turtle is examined. Fluids are administered. Antibiotics begin flowing through their veins. And then, the removal. The barnacles must come off. But it is not so simple. Barnacles embed themselves deep. They fuse with shell and skin. Rushing the process risks tearing the turtle further. So rescuers go slow, hour after hour, using soft brushes, warm water, gentle scraping, one barnacle at a time. Sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands. Some turtles lie motionless. Others tremble with every touch. Some require sedation. The air is thick with salt and silence. And yet behind every cautious motion, behind every careful peel of shell, there is love, patience, hope. After the barnacles are gone, the healing continues. The turtles are moved to rehabilitation pools. Their wounds are cleaned. Special diets are administered. Infections are monitored. Some turtles regain their sight. Some regain their ability to swim. Others take weeks to move at all. But in every case, the goal is the same: recovery, freedom, return. And when that moment comes, when the turtle is strong enough to glide once more, it is sacred. They're carried back to the sea. The waves welcome them like an old friend. And as they slip beneath the surface, lighter than they've been in months, it's impossible not to feel a lump in your throat. Because that turtle didn't just survive. It was saved by human hands. The same species that caused its suffering also gave it hope. But here is the truth. Not every turtle is found. Not every turtle gets help. And even those we save are reminders of a greater problem. The oceans are changing rapidly. Plastic chokes waterways. Chemicals poison reefs. Warming temperatures disrupt migration and nesting. Light pollution confuses hatchlings. Overfishing depletes food. Coastal development erases nesting beaches. And abandoned fishing gear, known as ghost nets, entangles countless marine creatures. All of this creates a perfect storm, a world where turtles are weaker, sicker, more vulnerable. And in that world, barnacles thrive. But barnacles are not evil. They're simply doing what nature taught them. They cling to what floats. They feed where they can. They're not the enemy. We are. Or rather, we have been. But we can be something more. Something better. We could be guardians. We can start by reducing plastic waste. Bring reusable bags to the store. Say no to single-use bottles and straws. Recycle. But more importantly, reduce. Join local cleanup efforts. Volunteer with marine rescue centers. Sponsor a turtle. Learn about the beaches near you. Protect nesting grounds. If you see a turtle on the shore, don't disturb it. If you find a hatchling, call for help. Spread awareness. Share stories. Educate children. Inspire friends. Vote for leaders who prioritize the environment. Support companies that protect oceans, not pollute them. We can support legislation that bans harmful fishing practices. We can promote ecotourism that funds conservation. We can eat sustainably sourced seafood, or none at all. We can reduce our carbon footprint. Walk more. Drive less. Use clean energy. We can push for protected marine areas. Spaces where turtles and other sea life can recover, breed, and live without constant threat. Sanctuaries where no net can reach. No plastic can drift. These actions are not small. Each one matters. Each one echoes. And in the end, this is not just about turtles. It's about us. The ocean gives us life. It produces over half of the Earth's oxygen. It regulates our climate. It feeds billions. Its health is tied to our own. When we save a turtle, we're saving a symbol, a heartbeat of the sea, a story that stretches back to the dawn of time. So let this be our call. Let us rise, not in guilt, but in responsibility. Let us be the hands that heal, the voices that protect, the generation that chose life over convenience. Let no turtle suffer in silence. Let no ocean creature drown in plastic. Let no shell carry the weight of our indifference. Instead, let them glide, let them swim, let them live, as they always have, wild, free, and unburdened. Because when we rescue a sea turtle, we do more than save a life. We restore balance, we redeem ourselves, and we remind the world that compassion still exists. One shell at a time, one tide at a time, together.